Elvis Aaron Presley, American singer, musician, actor. He is known worldwide as the King of Rock and Roll, or King for short. He passed away on August 16, 1977 after his last concert in Indianapolis in 1977. In a statement after his death, Dr. Jerry Francisco said that his death was caused by heart failure. But since the date of his death, theories have emerged that will go all the way to the CIA. His fans never believed that he was dead. It was claimed that Elvis was seen thousands of times after his death. There was even a museum in the state of Missouri called Elvis is Alive, which was visited by thousands of people. They even hold parties at Graceland, Elvis's venue, where they wait for his return every year. According to some conspiracy theories, a black helicopter that landed at Graceland hours before Elvis Presley's body had smuggled him to Bermuda. It was also amazing that Elvis had a plane ticket from Memphis to Argentina in the name of Joan Burroughs, the pseudonym he used when checking into the hotels. Some say he was an informant for the FBI to infiltrate a mafia organization, hiding his identity after death threats. Gail Brewer, Giorgio's 1988 bestseller Is Elvis Presley Alive?, had also claimed that the singer had escaped from the mafia. Speaking to Time magazine in the U.S., Giorgio says Presley is an American hero who worked undercover for the FBI. I don't know if Elvis is still alive today, but Elvis didn't die on August 16. I'm sure of it, he said. Allegedly, Elvis infiltrated the mafia organization called the Fraternity in 1976 and acted as an agent for the FBI. The FBI chose Elvis because he had previously contacted the organization to sell his private plane. According to the FBI documents that Giorgio reached, Elvis was put into the witness protection program by the FBI when the organization realized that he was an informant. He wanted to be thought that he was dead because of the mafia's death threats, and they helped him. Some of his fans think Elvis faked his death to stay as a legend in his fans' eyes because he was recently fighting with obesity. But is there any evidence that he is alive? Some of the people who attended Elvis's funeral were quite sure that he was not the person in the coffin. The man in the coffin said that his nose, eyebrows, and most importantly, his appearance did not look much like Elvis Presley, and inside the coffin was a wax sculpture. Indeed, the person in the coffin did not look like Elvis. The second suspicious thing was the misspelling of his name on the tombstone. It said Elvis Aaron Presley, but Elvis's middle name was Aaron, not Aaron with single A. Another interesting claim was linked to a scene from the movie Home Alone, which was released in 1990, about 13 years after the date of Elvis's death. According to allegations, the person standing behind the character named Kate McAllister in an airport scene of the film was Elvis Presley himself. In those years, the airport scene was talked about so much that the director of the film on the subject, Christopher Columbus, said, "These people are convinced that that man is Elvis Presley. They thought he was pretending to be dead and that he was an extra on Home Alone because he still loved show business. Look at this guy. He's not Elvis Presley," he had to explain. In 2016, a bearded man wearing a baseball cap at Graceland made the fans think he was Elvis. If Elvis had lived, he would be 87 years old now. His fans believe that he is now living under the name Bob Joyce. Bob Joyce, a musician, also teaches people as a Christian preacher. He also shares some of his speeches on YouTube. Most Elvis fans believe Bob is Elvis and post analysis videos on YouTube. When examined carefully, there is indeed a similarity. My opinion, I think he didn't die, and Bob Joyce is him. His likelihood of faking his death is 100%, and being Bob Joyce is 90%. Elvis was a rich man and probably took good care of himself, so it is natural that he looks healthier than his peers.